Hello, here is a quick tutorial on how to make your song much louder and much bigger using a very simple tool called Compressor. A compressor is virtually essential for boosting overall volume while retaining all of the quality, assuming you do it right. So with Compressor, you want to make sure not to put it on too many things, not to over compress, which I'll explain more later. But you want to make sure not to overdo it because then everything is going to sound very grainy and not very good at all. So what I have here right now are two different inputs. They both are recording my voice right now. This top track has a compressor already on it. And so it's already sounding much more decent than the other one. The second track has no compressor on it right now. I'm going to use this to show you the difference between having a compressor and not having one. So let's check it out right now by taking a compressor and putting it on this second track to see how it sounds. To do this, you will see it under the Audio Effects tab over here in Ableton. Go down, just take the whole compressor, bring it on over, put it in here. And as you can see, you have a lot of different options. The two main ones that you should be concerned about are the threshold bar and the output bar. With the threshold, you want to try to make it just slightly above where your volume will peak. And as you can see, it peaks roughly in this area, so I'm going to bring it down around here. And you can always kind of play with it to see what you like and what you don't like. So if I bring it around here, now I'm already going to get a boost. So let me show you what it sounds like with no compressor whatsoever. I'm going to turn this off and switch it over so you can hear what it sounds like. So this is with no compressor at all. You might not be able to even hear me because it's such low volume. But if I move closer, you can start hearing me a little more, but the quality is being lost right now. So let's turn the other one back on. Now you can hear me a little better. The other one, not sounding good without compressor. Let's hear how it sounds when we start bumping it up a little bit. We'll take this one off. Now let's turn the compressor on, and now you can hear a sudden boost in volume and still retaining a good sound. Now if it's still a little too low, you want to give it even more boost. You can take this output, bump it on up. You can hear my voice coming up slowly, getting even a little too loud. And you can do the same if you want to just drop the volume but keep that quality. You can do that as well. And with the threshold, same thing with this. You can keep playing around with it. If you want to keep pushing it a little low, then you can, but you can hear the voice is going to start sounding not as good of quality, a little bit grainy. A nice way to keep it is just a little bit above that peak right here. That'll give it the most quality and the most volume while not losing any quality. So that's pretty much it. You can throw that on just about any track you want. You can throw that on your master track if you would like. The way that I like to do it is to just put it on definitely any microphone recordings, having your microphone set very low. If you can tell right now, my microphone volume is quite low. It's all the way down here, and all I'm doing is using compressor to take everything and bring it back up. So you want to make sure not to overcompress things, not to put it on too many tracks because it'll really start to, for one, it'll take a lot of CPU out of your computer, and second, it's just not a very good practice. You can usually do something like put a compressor in one of these returns, like an A return, and use this to toggle that, but if that's a little bit out of your knowledge range, don't worry about it. Just this in and of itself will help you tremendously, I promise. So there you go. That is how to make your song or recording louder and bigger.